Hey guys, this is X-Saber deck slash discussion part 2. In the last video, we went ahead and covered all the traps in the deck, or monsters in the deck, and we're going to do the traps now. Yeah. Again, I really should have organized this before I actually started filming. I didn't even think about it, but whatever. Alright, so traps. You've got one Call of the Haunted. Obviously, Staple and X-Sabers depend on the graveyard a lot, so that's always good to have. One Solemn Judgment, because X-Sabers, they need to be able to get their stuff off safely, and ideally, you'd have 3 of these, but dumb Bandless took 2 of them away for no real reason, so just work with the one you got. Torrential Tribute, Staple, Air Force, Staple, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, near Staple, and they help remove threats. I mean, again, like with Cyber Dragon, I just love Bottomless Trap Hole as a card, and I very, very, very rarely build any deck that does not include 2 copies of this. Oh, hang on, I missed a trap. It's because it's a proxy. Trap Dust Shoot. This was more filler, like the 40th card I needed to put in, but it definitely helps. If I get a Saber Slash, I might replace it with this. Who knows? Or I might replace Trap Dust Shoot with Saber Slash. That's what I meant to say. And then you've got 3 of the most important traps in the deck are 3 copies of Reckless Greed. Like I said in the last video about Morphing Jar, X-Sabers really lack a draw power, and they tend to burn through their hands pretty quickly. So I've found that 3 Reckless Greed is almost necessary. Some sort of draw power is almost necessary, and Hand Destruction is a -1, which just doesn't cut it. So Reckless Greeds definitely, they've been immensely helpful in testing. So yeah, I would definitely use 3 Reckless Greeds if I were you. Sorry if I sound a little, I know I'm sniffing a lot. Sorry if my voice sounds a little off. I do have some sort of sickness. And anyway, last 2 cards are 2 copies of Gotham's Emergency Call, one of which is a proxy, because I don't have a second one yet. Hopefully I'll get that soon. So, Gotham's Emergency Call. It's basically a Call of the Haunted for 2 X-Sabers from either player's graveyard, as long as there's an X-Saber on the field. This card is, I really did doubt it at first, just because, first of all, it's a trap, second of all, you have to control an X-Saber, and it's pretty much useless early game, so I really didn't like it for the longest time, but it's really grown on me, and in using it, I mean, there's some pretty sick combos, like, okay, 3.5 minutes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and explain this combo I did. It was actually pretty pro. Now I'm not gonna get all the other cards I used, I'll just describe it, but basically what happened was, I was testing against my friend, and he had a Gores, a Token, and a Face Down on the field. I had 3 X-Sabers with Call and this guy face down. I went to summon, I think, Airbellum. I think the ones I had on the field were Full Helm Knight, Airbellum, and Faltrill. I went to summon Airbellum. He flips Torrential, takes out everything on the field. But of course, I've got this card and Call face down. So I call, I think, oh no, there's a Raggy Gur. It was Full Helm Knight, Raggy Gur, and Faltrill. Okay, and I was summoning the Airbellum. So my friend Torrentials, I chain Call, bring back Airbellum, chain this guy, bring back Raggy Gur, Full Helm Knight, and Raggy Gur brings back Faltrill, which I special summon. So I literally got all the monsters I lost with Torrential back, and all my friends sort of do was clear his own field for me to attack directly for, I don't think it was game actually, but obviously really close. So this guy, I wouldn't go so far as to use 3 of him. I would definitely side one for the mirror match. Speaking of side decks, I don't have one to show you. I haven't been able to come up with one yet. But definitely main 1 or 2 of these. Side the second and or third. Okay, 5 minutes. Alright, spells. 3 Book of Moon. Like with Cyber Dragon and Bottomless Trap Hole, Book of Moon is just a near staple to me, and Book of Moon can almost be, with cards like against cards like Bottomless and Mirror Force, Book of Moon is almost as good as Solemn as far as preventing those. I would definitely use, well, I wouldn't definitely use 3. It's kind of against a near staple, it's like a kind of a preference thing. I love Book of Moon for its ability to stop attacks, stop stuff like Bottomless and Mirror Force, turn stuff face down so cards like Full Helm Knight can kill them. Book of Moon all around is a great card. I use 3. You can use, I would recommend at least 2. Brain Control with 6 tuners, 3 Arabelle and 3 Full Helm Knight. Brain Control I find to be necessary in X-Sabers. I might even go as far as add a Mind Control. Yeah, so definitely use Brain Control. 2 Foolish Burial. X-Sabers are really reliant on the graveyard, as you can tell with cards like Fall Troll, Rager, Garda Strike, Full Helm Knight, God of Emergency Call. Yeah, so being able to pick out any X-Saber you want and sending it to the graveyard for you to use with other effects is just phenomenal. I typically send a Fall Troll with this. But yeah, also these guys can help get the hand loop off faster, which I'll show you at the end of this video. I'll just do these 3 at once, even though they're 3 different cards. Giant Trunade, Mystical Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm. Yeah, these are to get spells off the field, spells and traps off the field, so I can swarm, hand loop, OTK, whatever faster. Very handy. I would definitely use all 3 of those in X-Sabers. Reinforcement of the Army searches Full Helm Knight and Galahad, makes the hand loop all that much easier to pull off. Even if you don't use Galahad, when I built this deck the first time around, I didn't have Galahad in it. I just had the 3 Full Helm Knight, but I use this anyway. Yeah, Full Helm Knight is definitely a good monster to grab, so Rhoda, definitely worth it. Last but not least is 1 for 1, which I'm finding more and more this format, like, that I want to be able to have 3 copies of this card. 1 for 1 is just so good in so many decks. Obviously, this card's only targets are the 2 Raigigura, which, that sounds kind of bad, but it's not, well, it's part of the hand loop, and it's also a free special summon for an X-Saber. Like, you can discard an X-Saber, get Raigigura, bring back that X-Saber, normal summon that X-Saber, special Fall Troll. That's something I end up doing a lot. 1 for 1 overall is just a really handy card. Very rarely a dead draw, despite the fact that it only has 2 targets. Alright, what are we at here? 8.5 minutes, perfect. If I hurry, I can show you the hand loop. Oh, I still have to show you my extra deck. Okay, whatever. I'll do the hand loop first. Extra deck is pretty much standard, except I use 2 Gothams. I'm hopefully going to get a 3rd one, and 2 Urbel. So, again, it'll be in the description. I guess it'll be that way. Right, anyway. Hand loop. So here's basically how you do it, for those who are still confused about the hand loop. It took me a while to figure out myself. I didn't really get it at first, but... So what you want to do to get the hand loop off is have 1 for 1, 2 Fall Troll, and Full Helm Knight in hand. Also, you could also have a Fall Troll in graveyard and any other monster in your hand and still pull it off. So that's pretty handy. Again, that's where Foolish comes in. You could Foolish the Fall Troll, and Rhoda would come in handy because you can grab a Full Helm Knight or a Galahad. Anyway, I'm running out of time, so I should probably... Yeah, I definitely need to start explaining this. Basically what you do is you activate 1 for 1, discarding, in this case Urbellum, special summon Raigigura from the deck, return Fall Troll to your hand. If you already have 2 Fall Troll in your hand, you can discard any X-Saber and bring that same X-Saber back with Raigigura. normal, full Helm Knight, special, the 2 Fault Troll, sync the Fault Troll and one of the Fault Trolls in the full Helm Knight for double X-Saber Gotams. Let me flip this around for Gotams. Then you Gotams, activate Gotams, tribute Regigura. Okay, tribute Regigura, that discards the card. Fault Troll, brings it back, returns the hand. Special, tribute the one you used, and Regigura to discard another 2. Fault Troll brings Regigura back, returns Fault Troll to hand, rinse and repeat. That's all there is to it. I'm really cutting this close, so if you have any questions, go ahead and comment on my profile. Please subscribe, rate 5 stars. Other half 1993. Thanks for watching. Peace out.